After the eradication of the pandemic at the end of last year, which fortunately did not see any more of the dreadful Greek letter variants, citizens are now hoping to move past it and turn resolutely toward the future. In any case, we can take note of the billions of messages and videos sent by the inhabitants of this planet on this January 1st, which set a new connection record. An optimism among the people that promises a year of resilience and progress, especially in the fight against global warming, and so alluring that world leaders are drawing inspiration from it.
Welcome everyone to episode 1 of the China series for Power and Revolution, 2022 edition. So, the main goal of this series is, for one thing, we are going to implement the One China policy. So, we're looking at possibly invading Taiwan, in the fall of 2022, or maybe a little bit later, but definitely before 2025. And we're also looking to overthrow the United States as a superpower. So we're number 2 in economics, and we're number 3 in military power, with India and Japan right behind us. So we're like barely below Russia. So we're going to look to do major improvements in our military. And we're going to do the research also to improve our technology for different weapons to become available. So the first thing is, we're going to put agents in all the hostile countries that's on our border. So it's going to be mainly the ones in red. So Indonesia, Myanmar, Taiwan, South Korea, and Japan. And because they're so powerful, we're going to put agents in the United States and the UK. Since the UK and the United States both influence each other. So we're going to increase international agents to 400. We're going to increase agent training. So I'm going to pull agents out of the countries we're not concerned with. Not concerned with France, Germany. Keep those 2. Not concerned with Israel. I'm not concerned with Poland or Saudi Arabia. All right. So we have 138 to work with for now. Let's see. Alright, so I'm gonna put 40 agents in Japan. We're going to do industrial spying, political spying, manipulation of social media, and we'll keep it at that for now. Not going to be too aggressive early. Even though India isn't extremely hostile towards us, but they are a threat. So we'll put 30 in India. Manipulation of social media. So do that. Indonesia. Gonna dismantle terrorist groups, political spying, manipulation of social media. We'll put 40. Alright, so next is South Korea. Political spying. Demolition of strategical objectives. Manipulation of social media. And put 50 there. And Taiwan. And Taiwan will put about 40. So political spying, cyber attack preparation, manipulation of social media, and that's it for now. When more agents become available, we'll put more in, and have 33 in the US. So industrial spying, political spying, and the manipulation of social media. And we'll leave it at that. The UK, let's just do industrial and political spying until we get more agents available. And I'm gonna put our top agent in Taiwan. Okay, so we are going to invest in nuclear energy. And in the future, we're going to put some missile silos in this portion of the country.
Honestly, have you ever thought about our children's future? Apparently not. You're always charging forward with no consideration for ecology. Good night.
My informants report that the temperature in the streets regarding opinion or view is neither hot nor cold, neither hostile nor openly favorable. People seem to have some sort of expectations that we can't manage to fulfill.
I must confess to you that the current level of our budget deficit is not at all reassuring. It weakens our economy while continuously creating more debts, the interest on which we will have to pay.
Okay, so I'm going to address that. So there's going to be a number of different policies we're going to put in place. So we're going to increase the wealth tax to 4%. Airline tax, that doesn't really bring in too much, so we'll lower that. Lower that. We'll increase this to 30. I'll increase that. Alright, we'll increase. No, leave that alone for now. So we're going to do a tax on financial transactions. So that'll bring in about 1 trillion. And 20-cent tax on plastic packaging. Yeah, we'll hold off with that. Alright, what was the other one? Alright, yeah. I'm gonna do a tax for entering the country. Put that at 25. And actually, let's lower the middle class tax by 2%. So that just boosted our popularity to 100%. Let's go to tax exemptions for companies. Give a total exemption that puts almost 600 billion into our economy. And let's see. So let's take a look at the paper real quick. Okay, so all right, let's see. All right, correspondence courses will improve that. Improve teacher. Well, improve supervision and guidance, literacy aids.
I must inform you that you can, at your leisure, consult a summary of our files on terrorist groups targeting our country.
Undeniably, you have inside you the founding values of society.
Okay, so let's do this. We'll rehabilitate 200,000 homes. And do this. So made improvements on the workforce.
Your commitment to defending family values is a model for the whole of humanity. You are setting yourself up today as a herald for the civilization of tomorrow.
Let's see what else.
Although your economy is among the healthiest, your solvency may not be safe from depreciation. So we would like to reiterate our confidence in you while recommending vigilance. Let me remind you, in case you're unaware, that our assessment is mainly based on your projected budget deficit and your debt.
I think you're doing a good job.
Encouraging the development of battle robots. Let's see. Alright, so that just means we have to put more investments into research. I'm not concerned with animal welfare, so. Alright, so let's go to research. First thing we want to take care of is the food supply. So we'll invest almost 7 billion into that. Now, let's go to water networks and see. Alright, so that's sufficient for now. Let's do another. Let's try that again. Let's hire another 20,000.
The decree takes effect as of today. The decree takes effect as of today. The decree takes effect as of today.
All right. Let's see. All right, so let's go with the student exchange program. Let's start out with Russia first.
The decree takes effect as of today.
Okay, so they accepted. Next is Iran. And next is Pakistan. And do Belarus. Let's even try Kazakhstan. And Laos.
The decree takes effect as of today.
Okay. These countries accepted.
The decree takes effect as of today.
Alright, so now we want to really improve relations with Russia. Okay, so we're going to meet with Russia. And we're going to meet with Iran. Need to purchase oil from both. deal with air pollution and chemical pollution. That's about 5 billion. Let's look at our debt. So we got rid of our budget deficit, and now we have a budget excess of 225 billion.
The decree takes effect as of today.
You are giving our country a big breath of fresh air.
Alright, so the other thing I want to do is increase the career soldiers. So once we get career soldiers up to about close to 2 million, we're going to do away with the conscripts and only have a voluntary military.
As we do at the end of every year, we have begun full-scale military exercises. In view of today's configurations of conflict, which are most often lightning wars on land, this time we are emphasizing tactical combat, especially the coordination of our squad units and area-based bombing from our destroyers. Our means of defense are also very powerful. We can rely on our anti-missile silos for territorial defense, and on our units with anti-aircraft missiles, batteries, carriers, and cruisers. And there you are. The Army is well prepared to confront any invasive threats or to make plans in international theaters of operation.
This union will tell the military to just go and deal with them. Which reminds me, I completely forgot. So let's put these people under surveillance. Let's go ahead and infiltrate the Chinese mafia. Get to bed. And the Uyghurs. Alright, so let's go to our budget. Gonna add another 20,000. So let's spend about 5 billion on that.
The rebels have set up a barricade. It shows how determined they are. The conflict could continue for some time.
The decree takes effect as of today.
Let's get rid of that. And alright, so let's do a foreign exchange with Cuba. And do a foreign exchange with Venezuela.
We have subdued the rebel movement.
Alright, so let's look at our finance. It's 578. Let's check inflation. I'll increase that because I know I'm going to be doing
Your
some
conservative management combined with growth prospects reflect a stability that gives us confidence in your solvency and in your leadership. We trust you.
Everything is now ready to host the games. It will be a big moment for sports and for our country. Obviously, we are counting on your active presence for the opening and closing ceremonies. Can you...
Our team is in place. The information gathered on this suspect terrorist will be archived directly into his dossier, which you can consult at any time.
Okay. Nah, I don't think I'm going to do that.
Huh. That's not to be turned down.
So let's just go with the non-aggression. And let's make a sales contract. So we're looking to purchase oil. So they produce that. All right. So street 61. Okay, so we saved ourselves some money. Yeah, I'm not gonna deal with those issues.
I hope you didn't make me come.
The decree takes effect as of today.
I warmly encourage you to pursue your policy of reducing income tax, which is having a highly positive effect on global consumption.
Alright, so let's look at our military. So our tanks, missiles. So how many missiles can we produce? Alright, we're gonna have to improve that. So what's the workforce? So we'll make that 10,000. See, naval construction. Oh. Yeah, that's too much. Let's go with 1.5. Yeah, let's do that. And what about pharmaceuticals? So, should I do that? It's going to cost 11 billion. Maybe later. Alright, tanks. Alright, so do 1,000 more. Okay, other surface ships. Do about 2,000 more employees. Increase that to 5. Put the drones under state control. Same with anti-missile batteries and nuclear submarines. We're gonna make that so let's go to Secret Service and alright, so those agents still aren't ready yet.
The decree takes effect as of today.
Well done. You have just signed your first contract. A note from my department will allow a rapid expert appraisal of this contract. It is attached to the contract.
Okay.
Huh. That's not to be turned down.
Alright, so let's purchase some more oil. So let's drop that to that. It's 549. do a non-aggression.
Very kind.
And we'll leave that. So, okay, we have a budget excess of 349 billion. So we just need to get our public debt in order.
We have obtained some information on this terror suspect. I urge you to examine his file. But in the end, I will not always keep you informed of every new piece of information. It's up to you to regularly consult the file.
So let's take a look at it. Oh, well, I see there's other people that have joined. Actually, since it's only two, let's try to infiltrate them and... Okay. Really? We did the wallpaper in this kitchen?
Our agent number 1 succeeded in infiltrating the staff. Imponderables accepted, we are therefore able to release a Type E net informational profit. I mean, huge. Ahem. In concrete terms, our extraordinary number 1 is in a situation to obtain any valuable information of tactical interest. Needless to say, the geopolitical advantage clearly surpasses the ratio of 138 to 1.
I would like to draw your attention to our social media surveillance service. We need more resources because it is mostly there that modern plagues and threats to our institutions, such as conspiracy theories and terrorist influences, are created. Regarding our foreign spy networks, we have the capacity to disseminate conspiracy theories which would hurt the image of any potential enemies. We have also improved interactions and information sharing between our services and have thus developed new summary reports which will help you launch operations and analyze them afterward. Finally, you can now assign multiple objectives to the same network. However, depending on the quantity, this could proportionally reduce their effectiveness.
Fraction of biodegradable plastic. Yeah, we'll patent that. We'll keep that for ourselves. Alright, so we want more nuclear submarines. So we'll wait until it's up and running completely.
Just a week to go before the opening ceremony. Our athletes are very impatient.
Alright, so I'm gonna end this episode. Please tell me what you guys think of it. Please click the like. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you soon.